Here it is, the people's choice. This is Bigfoot. Andy Brass behind the wheel tonight. You know the details. It's an 88 Ford, 429 under the hood. And we have really an expert witness here tonight with us, Mike, for some expert commentary. Rick Hoosier, who drives Bigfoot on occasion. Today he's with us up here in the broadcast booth. Hi, Rick.
Lines up and goes for it right now.
Whoa, man!
Rich, what happened when you line up for the cars? What's going through your mind?
Well, the main thing, Mike, is to make sure you get lined up straight on the cars, especially in a smaller arena like this. You want to make sure you hit them straight so you can land straight. When you do that, you make a lot better show, and you can get up in the air a little bit higher, and it really looks good. Andy's doing an excellent job so far.
When it lands, the compression, the jolt that the body takes, is it as violent on the inside as it looks like?
Yes, it is. We wear all sorts of safety equipment, from kidney belts to neck braces, our helmets. Even when we hang out the window like a couple of us do, we have to wear a little eye protection in case some of the pieces of the cars come flying up. Now, when Andy's here, he's come back the other way where the other guys haven't come on, so he should be able to get good air in this shot right here.
Now, good air meaning that the cars are straight up and down, and when it hits it, it's going to put the truck right up in the air.
Right. When you come out second, third, even fourth after a couple other monster trucks, they're pretty well flattened out, and you need to hit them a little bit harder to get that truck up in the air.
Let's see what happened.
Whoa! Andy Brass with a superb run in Bigfoot. Rich, I wanted to ask you, you're so high up. What kind of problem does that pose? Because it's not like you're driving a modified truck or even a tractor. You sit so high. Is that kind of a little disconcerting?
Yeah, your perspective up there is different because you're not sure exactly on your angle. So you really have to, of course, practice makes perfect. And when you're up there, of course, there's Bob Chandler looking on, making sure to see how Andy's doing. He's doing a great job.
Rich, who is Bob Chandler? We hear his name so often. Who is he?
Bob Chandler is the original man that invented all this and started all this monster truck craze. I've been working for him for 10 years and haven't worked for a better man.
Had a great idea, too, boy, that a lot of people have copied. We're watching Bigfoot. Andy Brass behind the wheel. Again, we have Rick Hoosier, another of the Bigfoot drivers, up here from our broadcast booth to give us kind of like an inside story as to what it's all about.
Andy might be getting a little run at this one here. I think he wants to incite the crowd a little bit.
Let's see if he can fly the distance. Look at that!
Yeah! Oh, man!
Rich, the truck, when you get on the throttle and you run hard at the cars, at some point you have to back out of the throttle. Do you back out before you land or as you come down?
It depends a lot of times on the cars, the situation in the cars. You always want to stay in the throttle so you keep your front end up in the air. If you let off before your back tires hit, you're going to end up in a nosedive and possibly some damage to the truck. And maybe when you hit, you're not going to bounce off straight.
Now, you said practice makes perfect. You can't practice this anywhere, can you?
We do on occasion sometimes, but every show you do, it's always different.
In other words, that's where the practice is, kind of like on-the-job training. I got you.
Yeah, he's practicing right now. It's kind of like a doctor. He's still practicing.
How long's Andy been driving a truck?
Andy started last summer, and he's a natural. He just come into it, and he seems to be doing real good. He's not afraid of the truck. He just gets out there and does a good job at it.
Should you be afraid of the truck or just respect what the truck can do?
Respectful of the truck because they're put together real well. Roy Hoosier, my brother, and Bob Freeman are the two that build these trucks and keep them maintenance. And of course, in that shot right there, you can see how well they can hold together.
You know, the other thing about Bigfoot is the kids really love it. It's almost like it's I don't know, like it's alive, you know? I mean, have you noticed that, how the kids kind of gravitate toward it?
Right. You can tell by this applause here. Everybody loves Bigfoot, especially the kids. Yeah, they think it's really a person. And when they come up and they get your autograph, they kind of think they're getting it from Bigfoot, not from the driver.
Andy Brass, the driver tonight of Bigfoot. Again, our on-the-spot eyewitness expert commentary from Rich Hoosier. I'm going to show you a replay, I think, of what's it like inside.
Let's watch him as he goes up. Now, Rich, this is the easy part. There's where the real shock comes in. Is that right?
Right. When you come down and land like that, your body takes a tremendous amount of force when it lands. And you got to watch what you're doing and accelerate as you come off, which helps a lot on a smooth landing.